right, we'll be starting shortly. Shortly. Been a long time since I've been live. 90-some days to be exact. YouTube must be smoking on crack. How you get a first offense and get 90 days? I mean, that's how they ban us in the prison system, right? Steal some juicy fruit and get 10 years. Give me a minute. She's playing hard to get. I know she likes me. She's playing hard to get. Oh, what up, though? Shout out to everybody that supported the channel when I was down, man. A lot of people donated money. I ain't gonna get the name of them. They know who they is. So I appreciate everybody since October 31st. And it wasn't even me playing shit in the background, but I won't be going live for no fights, in my opinion, ever again. But give me a minute, man. Give me a minute. Wish you could play some music. They ain't going for you. He said, did you see Westbrook? Nah, what'd he do? Let me put his name in real quick. I seen Damian Lillard the other night. Jesus. Dame need to be on a better team. Real talk. I don't know. My shit ain't low, but hold on. Get to the business. Give me 1 minute. Send this to Adonis. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. That was my shit. I don't know the last time this nigga PayPal prepaid. Now you can add your digit. No, I don't need no code. I don't need no code, sir. Shout out to Vinny. I appreciate the super chat. I mean the cash app. Appreciate it. I appreciate you, Vinny. But yeah, it's been a long time. But to be honest, I enjoy my time not live streaming on this fucking channel. And I just didn't feel like live streaming on the backup channel. I enjoy my time. I had more free time. Kind of opened my eyes. Give me a minute. Had more free time? Shit. I was getting shit done. I had more free time. What y'all talking about? Appreciate everybody, man. DeMonte, salute, my brother. Appreciate it, All Stop Sports. Mad Dog, A, salute. He been down for a long time. Easy Baby 1988, salute. What it do? Vinny, salute. Appreciate the cash app. He said, yeah, with a few bars. I was supposed to come back the 29th, but they didn't. My strike was supposed to clear the 29th, but YouTube time different than everybody else time. So pick my beard out. See, when you got a beard, genetically my beard sucked. But you got a beard, you got to brush it and pick it. It's the rules to the game. I didn't know that until like a couple months ago. General Pender, salute. Nathan, salute. Hit the like button, man. Yeah, I see. Somebody waved at him. I guess Vinny, salute again. Don Banks, salute. Yeah, we back finally. Salute, Big Ace. The Nets was up 5. Bill hit a 3 with 6 seconds left. Then Westbrook got the ball up in inbound and hit a 3. Oh, they beat the Nets. The Nets don't play no defense, so I ain't surprised. And James Harden wasn't playing today, was he? So I ain't really surprised at it. See, look tonight, man. In regulation, the Nets gave up 149 points to the 4-12 Washington Wizards. Man, you can't win like that, bro. As much as I like seeing LeBron lose, if LeBron gonna lose, it's gonna be versus the Clippers. At this point, it's gonna be versus. I think I like the Philadelphia 76ers the best. If Boston can get rid of Kemba Walker, and that'd be a great move for them. Jared Goff. I ain't mad at it because we can cut Jared Goff after next season. So let's put up a shut up time for Jared Goff. Damn, yeah, you know how I go, man. My Cash App going across your screen, PayPal link in the description. When you gonna get into MMA, oh man, shit, with the pandemic, shit, I can't. So it's gonna be soon. You seen Westbrook? Yeah, that shit. You know, I tell you, Brooklyn don't play no defense. They signed Amon Shepard, but Kyrie ain't coming off the bench, and James Harden ain't coming off the bench. Appreciate it, Kobe 2K fan. C4 salute. Corian, appreciate it. I missed you. Welcome back. Where my man? I appreciate it. Yeah. You trying to get the green screen? No, I can get the green screen working. It's just I hadn't used it in probably over a year. So I had to fold up and I had to unwrinkle it. You know, which you can steam it. I got a steamer behind my bar. You can steam it or you spray it with Febreze and hit it with a blow dryer. That's what I did. It had hella wrinkles in it. But how old is Bud 30? Salute. Yeah. What's good, Renardo? What about them Bills? You see my homeboy? You ain't even know the Chiefs had defense like that. Pillow hands saying, oh, yeah, we're going to get to that. For sure. What you think about Tank and Colbert going there? They went at it? What happened? Where they go at it yet? Colbert got hurt in his last fight. Harris gave the ball away from Westbrook in the 3 to win the game. That's a blessing. Salute, Roger. Salute, appreciate it, bro. Shout out to everybody watching on Facebook. Facebook post got me weak. Next, no, they don't have no KD. You can't expect KD to come there, be the anchor, and defend perimeter threats. It's just not gonna happen. You got the cash. Oh yeah, let me check my phone. I gotta get it. I gotta get another charger, man. Oh yeah, I got it. Appreciate it, Kobe 2K fan. Appreciate it. I got it. I keep my notifications off, but I gotta go out of town this weekend, going to Georgia. Who Georgia, man? I'm gonna stop by Atlanta, visit some of my college buddies down there. Hold on. But be in Georgia. Do all time midwife. Oh yeah. I'm gonna tell Nate and Adonis to do that in Line Killer. Yeah, we gonna do that. We've been talking about doing top comedy lists. We've been talking about all types of top lists, top female comedian lists, top 20, like top 50 male comedian lists. Oh yeah, I'm with it. I haven't been watching boxing. I caught the fight last night and I was falling asleep real talk. We can start there. I want to make sure I get everybody. Man, my bills are going. I mean, shit, y'all need a pass rusher. I need to go get Vaughn. And JJ, salute, Renard. I see you. I was drinking on that Twisted Tea, man. I was out of town a couple weeks ago and I grabbed it. And it was pretty good, bro. Yeah, and it kind of got me buzzed a little bit. I'm like, okay. I got playing over Fatboy Benavidez, Caleb Pitty Pat Plant. It's 4 a.m. here, but I had to get info. Where you live at? It's 4 a.m. I gotta be in the UK. Y'all got a snow blitz? No. I thought I was gonna wake up to a snow blitz. I woke up to a couple inches of snow. I was ready to kind of think I was gonna blow my back out shoveling snow. I wish I could train these dogs how to shovel snow. Hoosiers versus Wolverines, February 27th. I want all the smoke. What is Indiana? I ain't heard nothing about Indiana this year, to be honest. No power. And I don't think it's that. We'll get to it. I learned Max Kellerman, brother got. Yeah, by the boxer post-grad up. Salute, man. Salute. We need more brothers getting educations. But yeah, by the boxer with the blonde hair. Yup. I learned that a couple years ago. I'm glad you put me on Tom's channel. I love both of y'all. Straight filter. Yeah, sometimes we disagree, but we talk all the time. I ain't on the phone yelling at him. He don't like Tom Brady. I said, that's my white boy. But only because he went to the University of Michigan. We ain't got too much to rah about these days. Let me put my headphones on. I had bought a dog door for my basement so the dogs can't come in. And I gotta find me a drill. Josh is the shit they need. Yeah, they'd be all right. They need a bit better run game. They had a better run game, and they would have beat Kansas City or been more competitive. Crawford, I ain't really heard them, but I heard it's supposed to happen. Sweden, okay, cool. Shit, my black ass need to move to Sweden. I bet y'all getting all the love up there. Caleb Plant got these. He just don't try. Yeah, he ain't no. Y'all don't say nothing about Floyd being boring. Pity pat, roll. Pity pat, roll. Yeah, he hurt his hand, but he said it ain't gonna stop him from fighting soon. What you mean 21 wins 20? He don't sit down on no punches. And my Panthers beat your Lions with the back. You ain't lying. I was going for PJ Hall. I like PJ Hall. I'm gonna get my Jared Goff jersey on y'all ass. But yeah, you start off last night, man, and to me personally, man, the time that fight was on, it was early, like 9 or 10 o'clock, and I was just nodding asleep. To be honest, I was just nodding asleep, and that fight was boring as hell. I ain't find the fight boring. Yeah, I fell asleep, and then I didn't even finish the fight low key. The Stafford news broke, and I went to go do a video on that. I forgot that fight was on. I seen he won a decision, but that's bullshit. You had a guy that wasn't throwing nothing all night. He looked like a super middleweight Devin Haney, in my opinion. And I like Caleb Plant, but I'm not sure if he can beat Benavidez. People talking about, well, Plant don't fight him. Neither do Benavidez. Who does Benavidez fight? Who is there to fight at 168 pounds? Who is there to fight at 168? I'll pull up the rankings. Who is there to fight at 168? Who is there to fight? Hold on. So you got Benavidez, Uterman, Lemieux, Anthony Durrell, Daniel Jacobs, Callum Smith, a guy named I can't name as back. Ronald Ellis somehow got ranked, and he was just a junior middleweight, but he beat Matt Korobov at 160, I heard. Vladimir Sinchenko, Fedor Shuvanov, John Ryder. Who was there to fight this division, to be honest? Agler Berlanga, he a pup, but he ranked number 6 in the WBA. Ain't nobody to fight in the division. Yerman Berman, he beat Robert Brent in the World Series Super Series boxing tournament. Ain't nobody. Billy Joe Saunders, like shit. Billy Joe Saunders trash. People saying, well, I don't think he could beat Billy Joe Saunders. Shit, have you seen Billy Joe Saunders' performances at 168 pounds? Have you seen those performances? Don't nobody in this division impress me. David Benavidez, people forget. Benavidez got dropped by a Mexican. By Ronald Garville. All of a sudden he hired Alex Ariza. He come back like Super Mario getting that star. Yeah, he do. Yeah, that shit was boring to me. I was nodding off, and it was early. I ended up staying up to like 3 in the morning watching the Harley Quinn movie. Yeah, I can wait. Burchett gonna get that ass beat. Valdez gonna get that ass beat. We all know that. Valdez probably, if he don't stop Valdez, I'd be surprised. I really would. Yeah, 68 weak as hell. Benavidez will beat Plant. He can't take it on the chin. If he pressured Plant, he might bring the fire out of Plant. I don't see nothing impressive about Benavidez, but these sparring stories about how he beat up Triple G. All right, do come forward and get punched. Oh, Battle Rifle, I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna see if I can grab something for you. Shout out to my boy Battle Rifle. I don't see nothing special in Benavidez. What's special about it? Who he fought? I like him. Aside of Durrell, who's as far as what? On Benavidez's resume, who he fought? Ronald Garville? He lost that first fight. I scored that fight. I watched that shit at work. He lost that first fight, in my opinion. A decision against a 37-year-old journeyman. Okay. That's cool. Floyd Mayweather got a decision versus Andre Berto. You ain't saying nothing about that. Plant Durrell. Yeah, when I talked to the real coach, he told me they was fighting Plant next, and then it changed. So I don't know what changed about it. Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders garbage since he got popped up. He got popped on that Oxyframe. Salute that 52. When do you ever think the NBA is getting live? Not this season, probably next year or for the championship. Benavidez on them shrooms make him look better. Yeah, Benavidez, people be talking, oh, he's a great fighter. That boy, if you back him up and he got a nice size ring, you get angles. But I can see him stopping Caleb Plant. or bringing the fire out of Caleb Plant. Make him, Benavidez ain't shit special to me right now. You put him in there with Canelo, maybe he can provide pressure. I think Canelo gonna get him the fuck up out of there. I think he bring the best out of Canelo. The only one that can get Canelo a fight is Caleb Plant and Benavidez. I'll take Jamal Charlo chances at 168 over theirs, to be honest. And I ain't never seen him fight at 168. I don't think Benavidez maybe got the best chance, but Canelo gonna beat that body up. Canelo gonna kill that body. That's why I wouldn't even go to his head. Go right to that potato salad built body. But yeah, that fight can go either way. I ain't really tripping on it. But I don't think Benavidez people putting him on a pedestal. Shit, I think Jamal will go up there and give him some work. Mike Tyson, hell no. James Toney barely can talk. Shout out though, D. That's a good. You don't see anything impressive. Hell, I mean, like, what's impressive? Let's talk about it. What's impressive about David Benavidez? Like, I mean, what's impressive? He got nice hand speed. Okay, that's impressive. He don't take the game. He don't come in shape. He don't take the game serious. His footwork ain't there. He just walked there. He just walks to you, throw some pound. I tell my fighter, tear that ass out. I like him. Salute. Arch Villain, hope I'm saying that right. Berto, a bum. I like Berto. Not at that point. He was done. What's important? What's impressive? I would just like to know what y'all see. Shout out to my boy Chuck. Salute. Man, my neck is tight this today. He's very impressive. He hasn't fought anybody, but he has the craziest offense, and I've seen in this game. I've never any boxer lately with exceptional TO. I mean, yeah, he throw punches, but it's easy to throw punches when nobody punching back. What happened when Ronald had him on the canvas? Care if he's a younger super middleweight or not. He was on that canvas. Touch me. He was, but I ain't got no problem. I just don't see what y'all. I don't see. I mean, with Caleb Plant, he be moving and shit, but I ain't really impressed. They should fight each other. Shit, they can fight each other 2 or 3 times and make bang. Tank gonna sound like, Floyd told me, I can't fight T.O. In the gym, I beat T.O. I want Tilly T fried. I don't want Twain. I'm hungry. I fuck with Tank. I like Tank though, man. Hands behind bad power. Who he knock out? He more of an attrition fighter. He gonna get you out of there with attrition. He gonna get you out of there with combination punches. But let's see. Boop, 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 boop. People forget he got dropped. Ain't nobody say nothing. When Crawford get rocked, everybody want to talk about it. Benavidez got dropped. So what? Yeah, he got 86 knockout percentage. Yeah, he knocked out everybody. He did knock out everybody. He didn't knock out Ronald. He didn't knock out Ronald in both his fights. So he didn't knock out Ronald. He knocked out everybody else besides Ronald and somebody else. Hold on. Yeah, somebody that was 1-6-2, but that's early in his career. They probably went longer. But when I talk about people talking about Benavidez like he a revelation, like Jesus coming back on the white horse, I don't see it. Kid Bud, brother, I appreciate it. I don't see it. Like, who he beating up? Porky Medina? I only see hand speed from Benavidez. He don't cut. Yeah, he just a plotter. After these 20 games, what team you think is the best at the moment? Clippers are Philly. I love Philly. If Philly able to get like a Kyrie, it's a wrap. Beating and Joel Embiid stay healthy. Beating people to a bloody pump. No one KO power but damn here. I mean, who we beat up? Who we beat up? I think Charlo clip his ass. Charlo, come on, his resume is trash. His best win. Yo, what you talking about? He beat J-Rock? He beat an undefeated J-Rock. That's better than anything Benavidez done. What you talking about? He had a close fight with Austin Trout, but that's better than anything Benavidez done. Shit, this victory over K9, damn near better than anything Benavidez done. What you talking about? What you talking about? Benavidez ain't beat nobody. You the wrong. Come on, who is best one? And he lost the fight, in my opinion. He lost to Ronald Garville. So why are we even talking about it? Yeah, if Canelo get Benavidez the fuck up out of there with body work right now, he's just bigger than everyone else. Man, Andy, welcome back. Shout out to 704, y'all, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Home of welterweight champion Errol Spence. Strap season. Yeah, shout out to Earl. Sounds just like I don't think Benavidez can beat Charlo. I'm picking Charlo at this point, man. Demetrius Andrade need to retire. I think Benavidez beat everyone at 68 with the exception of Canelo. I think Charlo gonna put it, man. Charlo gonna put. I mean, I picked Charlo in that one, but maybe he do beat him. I don't know. General Pender salute. Maybe he do beat him, but I'm not impressed by him. Like, oh my God, have you seen? Wow, he's still young though. Still more to come, but he ain't never dedicated. Boy lost his belt every way but losing in the fight. My boy said Tank could be playing. Floyd said I can't fight him. Boy, please. Boy, stop. I'm trying to see AB and Thurman. Thurman outpoint AB. Tank a beast. He a beast. Who going to beat Benavidez 68? And then we call out Canelo. Canelo ain't trying. He said, I ain't fighting no more Mexicans. But just because you call them out don't mean you can beat them, have something to say. Yeah, you got some sick combinations. Versus dudes who sit in front of them. Come on, man. Why y'all ain't talking about when he was on that canvas? I need peanut butter sandwich. Now, my bad. I'm passing up some shit. Plant could have got a stoppage. He just didn't want to get no stoppage. He's just a safety first fighter, man. It's fucked up that the white boy is born, but ain't nobody call out Floyd for being born. Y'all racist. That ain't fair. Ronald got a good. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. Ronald beat him the first fight, but he do got a good team. Egner been a legend. Legend is over. Well, I mean, yeah, man. He getting guys up out of there. People ain't seen that since Mike. He getting them dudes up out of there. He said Benavidez has 10 aperture fighters. Damn, I didn't know that. You could tell. If he had more, maybe he'd be a beast. A bigger beast. I like Benavidez pressure. Yeah, who he pressured? Dude, the old girl that work at Popeye's Chicken. But yeah, I won't be surprised if he the best of everybody. I won't be surprised. Ain't nobody beating Canelo, though. He unbeatable. Stop that. Clippers best team right now. Who got Clippers the best team right now? What you talking about? They would have been the best team last year if it wasn't for the bubble. They own the Lakers. Didn't they beat the Lakers this year, too? They had shitty Lou. Lou terrible this year. Lou terrible this year. Who number one in the West? The Clippers. Who number two in the West? The Jazz. Stop it, man. The Clippers own the Lakers, man. Had they made it to the conference finals last year, they would have beat the Lakers. Stop it. Charlo fought in 3 weight classes. Yeah. We fought, 47, maybe 54 and 60. I think the both Charlos was young when they fought. Sports events not the same at all. In boxing, I really don't pay no attention to it. I just be into the fight. Bro, I feel, oh yeah, these boys bang. Peach half and half. They only had the original where I was at. Benavidez like footwork and angles to hang with Charlo. Facts, Mr. Jones. Dury Jones, hopefully I said that. He don't. And Charlo got a chin. Who Burner fight? Oh, he fighting, I forget. Some dude named Javier something. Some dude I know. He fighting somebody. Send me a link because you try to play me like I ain't a hip hop story. You just a LeBron fan and hopped on the Lakers, bro. He gonna be mad about that. Kwame said, I know it's a rap for Boo when he fought at Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, Boo Boo, man, he done, bro. You need to hang it up, bro. Just keep getting this money. I think Charlo may Doug Benavidez. Let's see what happened. Cinco de Mayo. They said September. So Benavidez the boogeyman at 68. Miami J Kid. You think so? Maybe. But he was how you the boogeyman when you was ducking Caleb Plant when they both had titles? You going? I don't have no issue with him. I like David Benavidez, though. I'm just saying, like, I don't really see what y'all see. We're making him better than everybody else. I mean, other than a crowd pleasing style, I like the guy. I hope he win forever. I ain't got no issue with him. Plant hurt his hand. Yeah, I heard. He said, "What I see? I ain't drinking no damn Folo. I never had no Folo. I'm drinking the Twisted Tea. Drinking no Folo Loco. I never heard that before." Floyd was the worst thing to happen to boxing. Jay Young said, "I don't think boxing at all. I already know how I feel about him." Where's J Rock at? A bum too? What you mean? Former world champion, a bum? Who put a stop to that first? Jamal. Name me somebody that's better than name somebody a fighter on David Benavidez's resume that's better than Julian Williams or Austin Trout. Come on, man. Rob Rodriguez, what's up? Who them Raiders didn't make them playoffs, did they? They Raiders at home with me, like Nelson Aguilar calling them bums. Ain't playing. I appreciate it. Dario, appreciate it. Don't forget to share this. Shout out to everybody on Twitter that's sharing it. You talk like Plant really hurt his hand, just making excuses. No, he hurt his hand, but it wasn't nothing serious though. Make sure, yeah, smash the like button. Ho. Yeah, man. Who was arguing about them niggas in the chat? Oh, Terrence Crawford need to fight somebody. Get out of here. Who Earl Spence fought? Nobody. Roger, salute. You looking like Austin Trout in that picture, bruh. Salute. They wouldn't even let me do premieres, bro. That was crazy. Lakers killed that, bro. Lakers trash. Y'all boy barking. What's the 411? Yeah, I'm gonna start that dog channel when I get some time. I got the camcorder my girl bought it for me. Uh-oh, it's serious. Hold on, y'all. I ain't barking at nothing. I took Mason to play with Sapato. He been playing with Sapato the last 2 days. You think? No, I don't think it was no excuse. He just ain't no killer. I don't think it was no excuse. Name making not. That's Floyd. You know what? I gotta do Floyd boy. You know, I tried to go for the knockout. Leonard. I heard my hand every fight. Floyd was boring as hell. Muhammad Ali was a boring ass fighter, man. All he did was punch and hold. He just had he fought the best, and that's what brought the best. If Muhammad Ali fought the opposition that these guys fighting today, they'd be boring too. After Lakers and the click, you came. Clippers in Philadelphia coming quick with game because Brooklyn ain't nothing. AB fighting whatever that dude name is, that name. What thing about Nick Batum? I heard he been doing good. He was on the prop bets on FanDuel. But I hit on that the last AFC and NFC championship. I hit on that. I can't hit on basketball for nothing. Chill. I ain't no damn LeBron fan. LeBron. Corian say I'm the only one that think Ryan and Pat is disrespectful to Bob. I feel like he's trying to do what Lopez did with Loma, even though he really lost, in my opinion. If he swung early, then I mean, we could say if he swung early, but he didn't. He was scared of getting hit or whatever it was. But personally, he lost. I mean, I didn't think he won the fight. You know how I felt. I thought Loma lost it more than he won it, and people didn't like that. I ain't trying to tell you what you need to hear, what you want to hear. I want to tell you what you need to hear, but I mean, as long as it ain't for the welterweight belt, I don't have no issue with it. I just don't have an issue with it. So I mean, if they fight, they fight. I don't have it long, Ryan Garcia going to sleep. So if you want to see a cow get shot out and put the pasture, go and put that fight on. Pacquiao's just the opportunist that he always been. Yeah. Benavidez, forget Boogie. I mean, Boo Boo. Benavidez, the boogeyman. Where you, man? How he the boogeyman? And when they both had belts, David Benavidez team was like, no. That's what Benavidez team said. No, we're gonna let the fight build. Come on, man. Benavidez was ducking first. He lost his belt and let Canelo get it. Why y'all ain't got no ill will towards him for losing his belt? If he didn't lose his belt, Canelo wouldn't be going for undisputed at 168. So, what's good, Michael? Yeah, we back. I was just saying you about to. Oh yeah, man. I ain't know they get you like that. I'll be cool. I've been cool. What about Canelo? Man, Regis Progress. Regis Progress put that boy to sleep. I don't know. That'd be a good fight, though. Maybe Virgil get. I like Regis. Y'all use that word bum lightly. Yeah, you ain't lying, dude. I just said to be funny. Ain't none of these dudes bums on this level. Unless you lose me money. I was gonna bet like $10 on the Caleb the Caleb Truex fight last night. I'm glad I didn't. That's some good odds. Y'all fleeced around. So yeah. And Jared Goff gonna be the best quarterback in the league this year. Yeah, nigga. Said Charlo gives Canelo. Yeah, he gives Canelo a run for his money. Cause he ain't scared to get hit. And he gonna bring the pressure. I think he does. What you mean, dog? Bivol and Canelo ain't gonna never fight. So I ain't really worried about that. And if they do, Canelo gonna make him come in at weigh-in weight. Yeah, shout out to Mr. 21 Strong. His name mean what it mean. Yeah, 2-time champ. I seen that nigga at the airport. We had the same flight on from Detroit to New York. Was it LaGuardia Airport? And I was like, what up? He was just looking like he was uncomfortable. It was for the Triple G and Jacobs weekend. How you give up 140? Well, no, you ain't lying. They don't play no defense, dog. None. Ain't nobody believing into that fairy tale Brooklyn Nets team. Brian, salute. Yeah, Canelo would drain B. We all know that. People are like Canelo doing this shit fair and square. If Canelo was fighting fair and square, that nigga had like 10 losses. He says some people were comparing Plant Truex to Haney Gamboa. Some people were just pure boxers, not going to. Yeah, Floyd Mayweather late in his career wasn't trying to stop nobody in the money phase. Yeah, plants will make you feel less. I feel the same way. Hold on. I feel the same way. Oh, I done did something. Hold on. I got the dual monitors going. I got one monitor here. Yeah, one y'all looking at. So I got all types of contraptions. I feel the same way. He wasn't gonna beat Canelo regardless. You got to be able to knock Canelo out. Canelo had a draw versus Floyd Mayweather, and Mayweather won every round. And none of these boys beating Canelo. Plant isn't a pure body. He just fights on the outside. Yeah, he didn't want to get hit. Canelo beats. Yeah, duh. We all know that. About robbery, stick up, or about legitimate win. Ryan ain't making it out. Yeah, he shouldn't. If he make it out the first round, Pacquiao shouldn't get into the Hall of Fame. I say that jokingly. They gonna ruin Ryan. Ryan's somebody he want to retire at 26. Yeah, let's get into freestyle mode, man. You had what I had a draw. What you talking about? What I had a draw. He said, you and Lion Killer going live. Favorite fights all day. JoJo, Comey, Warrington. Yeah, we going live on that nigga channel. I ain't doing it no more unless it's on the backup channel. What's up? D-Rock the Kid, Boo Boo beats Canelo. But yeah, we ain't even need to talk about that. We know that ain't happening. But, I mean, yeah, we talk about the plan. Anything else y'all want to talk about boxing-wise? I mean, we seen, y'all know I was at a Lion Killer about the Earl fight, but ain't nobody beating Canelo. What's up, Budangos? He said, I'll tell the WA to strip everybody but Leo. Yeah, Leo got stripped by Tank. Give me your drawers, nigga. Give me your socks, nigga. Give me your car. You said Canelo and ain't the draw, had a draw. What you mean? Yeah, I said him and Floyd Mayweather, it was a draw. When was it LA Bird and CJ Ross? CJ Ross scored it a draw. So it was a split decision. Floyd Mayweather won every round, in my opinion. I think Caleb Plant is a great boxer, but he didn't put on the show because who was in front of him? If it was somebody like Billy Joe Saunders, he'd be more inclined to put on the show. Maybe he foot up and down to his opposition. Boo-boo average, maybe. Heron and Frampton, that's a good fight. I might put some money on Frampton. I kind of seen the money line. I mean, on Heron, I seen the money line. I mean, that's a good fight. I don't know what Carl Frampton looked like at 130. Has he fought there? I haven't seen it, but I know that motherfucker ain't got. I know he kind of chinny. Shit, Ratio not exercise franchise clause to skip Campbell. What franchise clause? The Camboso is the IBF mandatory, so I mean he can skip that. He ain't got to fight Camboso, you know. So I mean, he want to fight Devin Haney, he can fight him. I heard some things about them sparring. I think he put Devin Haney to sleep. He probably gonna be losing every round. Devin Haney, a platinum sparring member. They say Teofimo Lopez never look good in sparring, but he look good on fight night. So I don't know. I'm rolling with I like Devin Haney. Hope he win, but just being real, I'm picking Teofimo Lopez. Teo. I just think he got a more professional style. I think Devin's scared to get hit. I don't think Devin got no chin, bro. Or he don't believe in his chin. I like Teofimo Lopez to stop him. But I pull for Devin, though. But email champion Devin Haney, who he beat? Come on, man. He got welterweight height and length, especially the length. But who he beat? I just think Teofimo Lopez, even though I didn't feel like he beat Lomachenko, I thought Lomachenko lost. I just think if you land on Devin Haney, well, I miss my Uncle Charles. He shouldn't be gone from his home. He didn't do nothing wrong. Meet you at the crossroad. Not his 26 for Warrington Zucan. He ain't fighting Zucan next, I think. Whatever his name. I ain't never seen him fight. I hope we get more good fights. Yeah, I hope we do too. Because Angelo Leo on phone was straight fire, bro. That was a great fight. Do you see Mar Charlo being successful at 68? Why not? Ain't nobody there to fight. Oh, I mean, shit, he can beat Billy Joe Saunders today. On the cool. Who in this guy next? Sergey Lipies. What is it? Like, I forget the date for it. They got a date, April 10th or something like that. You know, as long as Lipies don't catch him. Lipies lost his last fight. And Cosio Clayton ain't as talented as Jerron. So he more experienced though. Well, Jerron should put him. Hooker and Ortiz all day. I love Hooker. We had Bernie on the Line Killer podcast. He said he didn't like that fight from Maurice. If Maurice win that fight, shit, he back in the game. Ortiz got that one. Just in my opinion. Do you notice when PBC fighters fight on other networks, they usually, some PBC fight usually get dogged. Yeah, I mean when they make joint fights, they get dogged. Deontay Wilder still crying about that. And they offered him like $32 million when he won arbitration. He wanted the rematch. So Nervete and Gary Russell, that'd be a great fight. I mean, Nervete didn't look real good in his last fight. Gary Russell got a chance. If he can get past that reach, that's a real chance. These little screens be messing me up. But the Miles T.O. want that Australian check. No, they fighting in Miami or Texas if they fight. So yeah, Australia been ruled out. So Devin Haney should be fighting Camboso low key. That'd be a good fight. He should be able to beat him though. I thought Lee Selby beat Camboso, and I'm a Camboso fan. How come we ain't never get Mayweather Bradley? They was on two different sides of the street. Bradley said he wanted to fight him. He said, "How would you beat Floyd?" He said, "I beat him with my speed." But Floyd wasn't trying to fight no Negroes. Every time Floyd fought a Negro, it was an episode other than like Berto and a few other guys. When he fought Chop, he almost got knocked out. Fought Zab, he got dropped technically. He fought Shane, he almost went to the emergency room. So, man, that is what it is. Lipinets or Innocent Lipinets and Ortiz and Hooker are some. Yeah, that's some straight fights. I like them step up fights. That's the best thing about boxing is the step up fights because these champions ain't fighting champs no more. Yo, when the monster get back and get your boy in the ring, we making it. Who my boy? Who my boy? You just giving me a fighter. I don't know who my boy is. I knew you are. I don't know. He's talking about Foe or Magic Mike. I ain't my guy. I don't know. I like a New York. I'm trying to see Shakur and Burchett. Burchett ain't taking that fight. He didn't want to fight Jamil Herring. Foden and Neri at 22. We gotta see how Neri look versus Figueroa, but I expect he should knock out Figueroa. But the Figueroa boy is tough. I think it'll go the distance, but that's a good fight. I don't know if Foden can get the stamina he had last fight. I'll favor him, but he usually gets tired in his fight. Chuck say ain't nothing impressive about Devin Haney. I'm sorry. We got this hand speed, good feet, shotgun jab, Dev. T.O. would be everyone. I mean, I can see it. You don't like Rolly? Rolly to go at 135. But I can see it. I mean, who will get T.O. his hardest fight at 135? I don't know. I would love to see him fight Tank or Haney. That'd be good fights. Ryan Garcia, fool, bro. Fool. Man, you think about Joshua Gare, he was looking good a few years. I mean, left his regular coach, got with the coach backwards. I don't know. I remember he pulled that pillow out in Detroit. I like Greer though. Yeah, I seen in the middle. YouTube canceling channels like crazy. I know somebody that got a strike for talking about Henry. Who was it? Hank Armstrong, whatever the damn Hank Armstrong, whatever his name. Hank Henry. I forget that dude's name. I know somebody was talking about him getting a COVID shot and they got community strike. Charlo beats Billy Joe Saunders. Wait a minute. Yeah, Charlo beat the shit of Billy Joe. So who Billy Joe Saunders beat battle rifle? Who Billy Joe beat? That boy struggled with Arthur Akova. Yeah, early. I don't know. I might be early. I don't know. It is at 47. And Hooker be a little bit heavy. If I was hanging, I probably would have stuck with PBC. He effed up. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna fight him. I hope Ennis crushed him. He did. Lamont and his retire. He fucked Lamont Peterson. I picked Lamont to win that fight. If Charlo Moore 68, he top 4. Yeah, off rip. Ain't even no 5 good fighters. It ain't 5 better fighters at 168 with a better resume. Canelo got the best resume. And then after that, Billy Joe Saunders ain't fought nobody. Yeah. I wish they had fans in attendance. Y'all already know I'm betting on that boy, Josh Taylor. Hooker at 47 is interesting, though he was struggling to make 140 look good. Yeah, I think the weight is definitely interesting. I'm pulling for him to beat Ortiz. I ain't got no business with Ortiz. I ain't no fan. I don't think Gary and his family fighting for a few. Yeah, he lost his brother. Yeah, I mean, he supposed to be fighting Ray Vargas. My ice machine be fucking me up. They lost their brother. Yeah, I heard. Condolences go out to the Russell family. I would favor Hooker or Ortiz. Really? You know something I don't know? We can make that money, battle rifle. We get that guap. Come down there in Miami. We get some hosts. Give us that wop. T.O. whole reason is not fighting Haney was stadium, fighting Australia for money. Now that's out the window. What's the excuse? I mean, I don't know. I don't think Devin Haney deserves a fight with Teofimo Lopez right now. But I'm definitely want to see it. So I hope they fight. But Bob Arum don't want to make that fight. Bob Arum ain't trying to pay nobody. That's why it's hypocrisy talking about Al should make Crawford and Spence. Because Al was, if Bob was in the same position, he would make Crawford and Spence. I ain't never miss words about that. One thing about Raymond Ford, he said he'll go down for 26. I don't even know who Raymond Ford is. I ain't even gonna front. Who is that? Maybe I seen no fight. What you think about Berlanga? He legit. I seen him. I mean, shit happened in the gym. Floyd Mayweather ribs got broke. People forget that. You know, Lamont Peterson did that. He got outboxed. So I ain't really worried about with the gym. You know, you got some guys that's gym warriors. You got some guys that don't practice or fight in the gym good. They look good on fight day. Every time, everybody I see one of my boys seen T.O. fight spar 1,000 times and say he don't never look good in sparring. And when the fight come on, he look good. Jamel waiting 2 weeks to see if Castano wins. I don't know. Be a good fight though. I picked Teixeira in that Castano fight. I don't know why. Rolly the GOAT. He the GOAT. I used to be a hardcore Devin fan, but I can see Devin is being beat. I can see Devin being beat. He hasn't progressed. Like, yeah, his daddy. His daddy trying to wing that shit in the corner. I like Bill too. But you can't pimp boxing. Billy Johnny beat you, baby, man. He struggled with Willie Monroe for a minute. Cat jumping real, not real. Yeah. Keep sharing the videos. You Bug and Charlo struggle with slick boxers. Billy Joe is all wrong for Jamal. If you follow Billy, I ain't trying to hear that. Billy Joe was on that. Shh. Man, Billy Joe going to sleep. Billy Joe ain't got one fight I'm impressed with. Black Gold. I ain't impressed with him. Y'all like Hooker? Yeah, I like. See if we get a Hooker on here, man. Dallas finest. I like Maurice. Hooker got to use his side. Yeah, that's hard to do. Is maintain distance. Haney loses against Fortuna. You think that's a tough fight? That might be his coming out party. Yeah, hit that like button. Garcia, man, Nakatani either Nakatani Ben. I put money on Nakatani beating Ryan. I only know one song about Lil Durk. This ain't what you want. When AB came out and got smashed by Madonna. No, I hate that song. I ain't got no problem with Lil Durk. I think he got a stereo. He got a truck company. He's a smart brother. All them Chicago brothers pretty smart. But I don't like that. I don't like that singing. What happened to just come back with bars? You know, what happened to, like Jadakiss? We gon' make. That's my I used to love when Ludacris, man. When rap was about bars. Usyk versus Joe, I never disclosed. I told you. I'm being disrespectful with my Blueface voice to Joe Joyce. I told y'all he was gonna beat Jennings. I didn't know he was gonna beat the boys. I ain't even gonna lie. That was surprising to me, but I don't know. Usyk schooled him before, so I probably just slightly edged Usyk. Rolly be faking like he nice, man. Rolly was good putting the coffin. They friends. I ain't gonna fight. Haney need to fight Loma. Loma don't want that fight. Berlango and Rosado rumored for June. I heard that. He knocked out Rosado. Then I think he should be prospect of the year. I don't care what else happened in the year. He didn't stop 54 pounders. He bought up to 60. That's not my opinion. It's just facts. He got smacked with lefts and rights all night. Korobov was a southpaw. Billy Joe southpaw. Yeah, you're right. Maybe. You might be right there. But Billy Joe ain't slick to me. Not without his pellets. Fortuna and Haney, that's one fight I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I definitely going to Bone Thug saying all the time. That's different, though, man. They wasn't singing like, they ain't sound like nobody else. Who Bone Thug sound like? Come on, meet you at the court. But they was rapping. Hooda. I don't know what the niggas they were saying half the time, but they wasn't. Everybody wasn't, wiggity. Nobody doing? Everybody didn't sound like no. Tell me another group that sound like Bone Thugs during their time. Bone Thugs that sound like Outkast. Outkast that sound like Dog Pound. Dog Pound that sound like The Firm. The Locks didn't sound like who else you got out there? 3-6 Mafia. 3-6 Mafia didn't sound like UGK. Slim Thug didn't sound like Mike Jones. Ludacris didn't sound like Ja Rule. 50 Cent didn't sound, well, until he did 21 Questions, which was a hot song. So that's all I'm saying. 50 Ja, all of them songs. 50 Ja Rule was like the first nigga that I can remember rapping and singing. But he still had the Cookie Monster voice. It's Rule, but Ja Rule, until he figured out he could make money rapping and singing, Ja Rule was on a different level. And 50 Cent stole his style. I will say that. Oh, they say he done with an eye injury? Damn, are you serious? Damn, that's crazy. His sister nice too. His little brother coming up too. That's crazy. Damn, that's worth the video. I guess he should have quit earlier. Or he should have stopped fighting earlier. That's messed up. I like the boys too. What up? Don't compare none of these new rappers to Jada top 5. Of course, Jada Kidd's one of my favorite rappers. He definitely in my top 10 as this favorite. Jada Kidd's got one of the best voices in rap history. Oh yeah, I heard that Ramakavak can punch. So I don't know. Shout out to LA12. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta see old boy fight. I like Joseph Diaz. You know I'm going for Joseph. Rosado need to retire. He's still cashing them checks, baby. How long you been back live? Oh shit, 51 minutes and 10 seconds. If you watch Charles, he slowed way down in the 9th and 12th. He'll be carrying new weight versus Benavidez. I think he get tired of stuff. Watch the Derby. I don't know. Because you could say that, but what if he drained himself to make 160? Because I seen him take a picture with Wilder. His back just as wide as Wilder. His frame just as big as Wilder. Wilder's just taller. So I think spotting them 8 pounds going to make him fresher. And Benavidez chin suspect. So I think if he clip him, especially Benavidez get tired all the time. Until you found Alex Ariza, so you might have a point. And he wasn't focused. He was worried about his brother losing. Corey, he just always struggled versus southpaws. Austin Trout gave him problems. New York versus Lean. Oh man, I don't want to see that, bro. I'm gonna pick us Lean though. Just as you know, I think a New York win, but I'm gonna ride with a Lean because he's from the mid. But yeah, Pay No Mind had a Lean on a couple days ago. So shout out to Pay Me No Mind. He got a dope channel. Bone Thugs, my favorite rap group of all time. My favorite group. That's a good because duels and groups different. Group, that's a tough one. Because I love the Locks because there's 3 of them. They're a group. I don't know. That's a good one. I can't tell you who I love Bone Thugs. They there. Hot Boys. They up there. So I forget who my favorite group is. I said it a while ago. I can't remember. I love Bone Thugs. They somewhere in there. Lock somewhere in there. We be disagreeing all night. I got T.O. beating everyone at 35, Burchett beating everyone at 30. Taylor beating there for Crawford at 40, Mel at 54. Yeah, I got Mel beating everybody. I think Colbert or Shakur beat Burchett. I think Tank might get him too. That's them 3 interesting fights. Joseph Diaz might get Burchett. Y'all know I love Joseph Diaz. These rappers today sound, you ain't lying. Only Playboy Cardi song I saw like is Magnolia. On the I like that. That beat go hard as hell. Whoever produced that beat. The production and the engineers is carrying rap right now. Y'all watch my man's Crank Lucas. That's my nigga. He funny as hell, dog. He rap better than half these niggas out here. He a comedian rapper. Bone paved the way for rappers singing. Yeah, they definitely had to be one of the first ones. But they can spit though. Yeah, these rappers suck. Like they sedated. Yeah, they do. Everyone got auto-tune. Yeah, and people like Jay-Z the GOAT, but Jay-Z made a song called Death of Auto-Tune, and people start using it even more. Crazy Bone inside that song was I gotta check that out. No ordinary love. Damn boy, I look like a bird. Yeah, you can't say he quit. Jada Kids be like, I bought Kiss the Game as a teenager. That was my song. That was my album. I think people haven't been he good, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly what he was saying. I just think he a little bit hype. Yeah, Benavidez get tired now. Yeah, because he don't make it weight. It's big ass. The legend salute. Dipset. Oh yeah, I love Dipset. They up there somewhere in my top 8. You know, Diplomat Immunity 1 and 2 is my shit. He said West Coast. Oh yeah, you got NWA. They up there. Shit, it's a lot of good groups. Coming straight out of Compton. Crazy mom. Ice Cube. Dog Pound. Well, Dog Pound was the dude. I love Dog Pound. Most fights start in the late rounds. PBC gonna have to give all the 54 bouts after the 13th when Teixeira can stand on fight. Yeah. Westside can. Oh yeah. Gangsters make the world go. Doom, 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 doom. What do you say? I stopped playing ball, blamed it on my knees, but I really wanted to sell keys. Yeah, Mac 10 was my nigga. Burchett kill everybody 30 besides Tank. What about Colbert? Yeah, you ain't lying. I don't even really like J. Cole no more. His beats, everything he do is it's the same. It's just ain't nothing like energizing. That's why Kendrick Lamar better than J. Cole. Because he can make some shit about energizing. He can make some shit mellow like J. Cole. You know, even they got Nas to do some more upbeat shit. You know, I can't be what I want to be. J. Cole remind me of Nas, but they got Nas to do, ooh, shit, Wally. They got him to do a little bit more up-tempo stuff. I definitely bet on that. I got Burchett beating everybody, even Ryan. Man, Burchett ain't beating Lomachenko. Nelly also, yeah, but Bone Thugs before them. People hated Nelly. I like Nelly Country Grammar, but I forgot about Sweating too. I wasn't a fan there, but that second one, what does it take to be number? That was my CD, Nellyville. Hey. He didn't even play that in the battle versus Ludacris. That was probably my favorite Nelly song. And then the one he had with Lil Wayne on Country Grammar. What does it take to be number one? That was my shit. What y'all talking about? Yeah, 2 was good too. You will damn. Man, I remember when rap videos used to be dope. That was one of my favorite videos. Kiss the Gang Goodbye by Jewels was nice too. I had that. Canelo, we understand. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm sending Crazy Bone track. All right, for sure. Email it. My shit was, him and Ice Cube. Crazy Bone and Ice Cube. That was my shit. I'm telling you, Cube like unbeatable in the versus battle. Him, Jay-Z, LL Cool J is hard as hell. Battle anybody, I don't care. You tell. Rock the building. Shit. What do you think about AB? I ain't never seen him fight on the cool. On the cool. What's up, Ali 313? Plant can't stop anyone. He stopped. Oh, yeah, you ain't lying. Maybe. You ain't gonna just be able to walk Plant down. He gonna make you miss. Well, Mos Def got all that shit he did with Black Star. So Miss Fat Booty, one of the greatest songs of all time. And then you got I Used to Love Her. I don't know, man. I'll just sit back and enjoy that one. Because they both that's a good battle. I love both of them. Miss Fat Booty, like one of the greatest rap songs of all time, though, for sure. Public Enemy, yeah, they there. I was disappointed in Chuck D about the Eminem comments. Elvis was a hero to boast, but he never was. He was straight up play racist and playing mother him in there, John Wayne. And I love Public Enemy. What you talking about? Especially when Flavor Flav did 911 as a joke. I know that nigga can rap. I like Will Smith. I love Will Smith. Summertime is one of the greatest rap songs of all time. That song is timeless. What you think about Summertime by Will Smith?
Never get tired of it.
You ain't lying. Like
it's one of those songs that never die with time.
You ain't lying. It ain't too many of them. Ain't too many of them, dog. Ain't too many of them songs. Yeah, I like the Ghetto Boys. I like Willie D channel too.
I hadn't watched his channel in a long time, but I do like his channel.
Cause he sued them motherfuckers. He got that money though.
Well, I know when he did sue YouTube, they returned his channel immediately.
You ain't expeditiously. What you think? You seen the fight last night?
No.
You ain't missed nothing at all. Plant fights pretty well backing up though. If Canelo just gonna walk him down all night, he better be in shape. Yeah, I mean, Caleb Plant, that might be. I mean, people got this imagination that Floyd Mayweather ran from Canelo all night. He really walked Canelo down.
How can you run from a guy you popping all night?
You ain't lying. He walked. So for Caleb Plant, I think I would have him kind of work with Floyd for a while before I put him in that fight. But I think him and Benavidez should fight each other before that fight. But at the same time, Benavidez lost his belt being irresponsible. So do you take a chance of him going into the fight with Canelo, not being in shape or whatever? And then they don't even know if they can make that weight no more.
Shoot, based on what I hear about that fight, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not that interested in it.
Anyway, I fell asleep. I nodded off. Like at 9:00 my time. I do like ESTG. Don't like the cosign, but I like the cosign by Gotti. Gotti makes sure his people get paid. I like him too. I definitely listen to him. He don't sound like nobody else. Did you see Bartholomew fight? No, I did not. I'm glad I didn't. I heard it was a snoozer.
I'm waiting for the next UFC event next week.
Who fight next week?
Let me see. I just know they stacked through the end of March.
And Top Rank ain't got no cards in March.
That's a damn shame, bro.
Mm-hmm. Been a minute. Yeah, shout out Velocity Cuts. Salute. You a barber?
What's up, Kobe 2K fan? What's up,
welcome.
Q?
He said, "Welcome back" by Nate. Oh yeah, welcome. And they went to be from a preacher to a rapper again.
Yeah, February 6th. You're gonna have Alistair Overeem versus Volkov, and yeah, it'll be him versus Volkov. Then the next week, Usman Burns. The next week after that, Blaze versus Lewis. The next week after that, Reyes versus Prasaka. And then the next week after that, Blakovic versus Adesanya. And on that same card is Nunes versus Anderson, Van versus Sterling. Again, that Russian dude we watched with them hands.
With Max Holloway?
No, the Russian guy.
It was a fight before that, right? He fought that. Yeah, it was a fight before that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that Russian dude. Yeah, he fights.
Telling you, he was throwing hands like a boxer.
He was. And then on the 27th of March, Volkanovski versus Ortega.
What happened to that dude that fought Raw Max Holloway, in my opinion? That big bodybuilding ass nigga. Remember? It was a fight after that.
That's Volkanovski. He's fighting. He's fighting on the 27th of March.
Yeah, I want to see that.
And he's on the same card as Miocic and Nagano. So, Nagano got them soup bones.
I can't wait for AB next album. Stop it. AB lose to this guy, he will be doing next albums. Salute Kofi Universe. Go check out Kofi Universe channel.
I initially thought you said AZ.
Oh, you talking about the rapper?
Yeah, I thought.
He got a new album coming out, by the way. I'm gonna grab that.
Boy, Jay-Z kind of came out a little bit after AZ. Boy, AZ shine got snatched.
Oh yeah, yep. Sugar Hill. Lion Killer JW Esports Salute. He's how you feel about Nigel Ben's son, Conor Ben. I heard about him, but I ain't really never watched him.
I thought I saw him in one fight some years back.
Yeah, welterweight.
Yeah, I hadn't seen enough.
And that'd be interesting if you can build a hip hop box, a rap box with 100 songs. I would love to get the opinion of like real rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be your opinion about 100 songs if you could put it in a rap box? That would be competitive because you got a lot of great rappers. Yeah. I don't see too many songs making it after 2010 for me. All my songs gonna be pre-2010.
You already know where I'm at. So
80s.
No, Outkast album, the last rap album, the last one they had.
That's like what? That was like what, 2005
or 6?
No, that was earlier than that. 2 or 3.
Was it?
Yeah.
Now LA 12 says Nagano versus Wilder, punch by punch turns. Who gets KO first? I'm gonna say Wilder does.
Versus who? Talking about the big heavyweight guy?
Yeah, against Nagano. Nagano keep his hands up.
Punch? I got Wilder splitting that guard, brother.
Yeah, he could
get caught too. But
that's what I'm saying. Nagano has a propensity for catching motherfuckers, bro.
Hold on.
Even more so than Wilder does. You got to consider this. He's knocking people out in 3-round to 5-round fights. So that means he's knocking out people earlier.
Yeah, that Outkast double album came out in 2003.
Yeah.
So I played that shit too. It burnt. I like the way you move, dude. Was that you in that viral video using? Oh no, that wasn't me. He smacked the shit out of him with that bottle. Oh, white boy had a chin though.
Yep.
I had to shoot his white ass. 90s South rap has the most timeless music. 90s South rap, hip hop. I don't know about that one. Maybe because you live down there, but
he
might be right. Hold on, he might be right. If you had a underground scene, because they was underground because of I don't know because y'all they had some classic music.
Niggas was getting they hustle on in the south.
You ain't lying, dog. You ain't lying, dog. Like you had 3-6 Mafia coming there. You had Outkast, UGK.
Yeah, the whole
Outkast,
Dungeon family. You had Rap a Lot.
Then you had everything Jermaine Dupri was doing. Jermaine Dupri might be the greatest contributor in hip hop history.
Yeah.
Think about it. He wrote Confession. He had the first platinum female album. Shit.
Yeah.
So funkified.
I stopped to have some Whataburger before I came home.
Man, I gotta get some Whataburger. Carly Plant should have used Laura because Laura was catching. Laura still got robbed.
Eating Whataburger like getting a cake, dog.
Oh yeah, them niggas on Twitter was like, man, the Whataburger 7-Eleven. No, what was it? Dr. Pepper milkshake tastes like wedding cake. I gotta taste that shit.
Yeah, I keep passing it up. I'm not supposed to be having any milk, man. Any dairy.
I'm lactose intolerant myself. People get Canelo confused. He's not a pressure fighter. He fights the center of the ring. So the fight was just that center. Yeah, I mean, he can pressure, especially when you drain guys. You can pressure him.
He fights people that aren't ready for him. That's all I gotta say about it.
David Benavidez' father said David will make 167, 1 pound on the limit to prove make it. Man, shit, he gonna kill his fucking son.
That's how you making weight.
Benavidez,
I heard Benavidez was on somebody's channel last night.
Oh, he was
doing play-by-play.
That ain't bad. I like him. I like him as a person.
I think it was Conversations. That's who it was. Yeah, that's what I heard.
I ain't surprised. Mace Precinct again. I wouldn't be surprised. Welcome. I seen a documentary on how he got ran out of Harlem.
Who's that?
Mace. How he got ran out of Harlem. It was on that girl. I forget her name. Lady T. I think her name is.
I remember when I used to go to church. This had to be at least 21, 22 years ago. He actually preached where I was. Horrible message.
He only had one album. That second album, I don't even remember. It was trash.
Yeah.
Welcome back. He had that Dr. Seuss rap. He got that shit.
Shoot. Now, what do you the Ryan Garcia thing? You already talk about that?
Oh no, you go ahead. I forgot I got a massager on this chair. I ain't even used that motherfucker.
You lucky fucker.
I ain't even used it yet.
See, me and CJ pretty much talk every day. And so
hold on, I'll be fixing my chair. You go ahead.
I got my shit. I had got another chair. He said, man, that's a nice chair. I got to get me some new equipment. Yeah, you got to get you some new equipment, man. So he finally gets his new equipment. Hey, Dunce, I got a chair with a massage. Like, you motherfucker, I can't find them hoes.
Yeah, I found that boy.
And you got it for the same price I got this chair for.
I think it was on sale or something.
You ain't lying.
Yeah. It wasn't hard to put together neither was my desk.
Nah, the desk I'm still looking, man.
You want to get the one I got?
I saw yours and I saw those. I actually saw those for like between 85 and 140.
See, yeah, this motherfucker. Let me see if I can. I got the double. See,
yeah,
I got the other screen. That's my other screen. Then I got the main screen. So yeah, I got the double boy. I like that boy though.
I'm so close to wanting to build a desk at this point, dog.
Get you a gaming desk. They take a minute to get there though, because they come from like China.
Yeah, it come with that Corona. Here, we throw in free package of coronavirus.
Yeah, they threw me some extra screws in for my desk, I guess, because they might be getting lost or something.
Or somebody fucked up the count.
I don't know. I had extra screws regardless.
It's a motherfucking Shanghai with fingers missing right now.
The building is this.
Fuck this shit. Don't get the screws.
Put 17 screws in here.
You know me. Here comes the screw real good.
Shout out to Dr. Blick. Cortex salute.
Yeah, man.
Wilder got a chin. I'll give him that.
Oh, he does have a chin. It's just Ngannou. He's knocking people out very. If you compare an MMA match to a boxing match, he's knocking people out very early. That shit is early. I mean, you talking about if he's in a 3-round fight, 5 minutes per round. Shit, you talking about 15 minutes. If you go 5 rounds, you talking about 25 minutes. And most of his fights don't last past what? Fucking the first round in most cases. Sometimes they get to the second round. Sule says Lion Killer needs to react to his Tay Jones interview from 6 months ago. Still no doctor evidence of the dent. We need an update. I've been talking about that actually. You gotta check out the channel. I mentioned, I said, listen, months later, we don't have any evidence of that. So, I spoke on it. I'm done.
I'm done.
I've been done.
I heard that he won mediation, and they awarded him $32 million. He wanted to get the fight, went to arbitration and lost. So I heard they offered him $10 million. So
wow.
I don't know how how accurate it is. But shout out to Will. Salute. What is up if there's no down? There ain't no down. We all up. Oh, hey, Jamaica. Welcome back. Shout out to oh, hey, Jamaica. Yeah, I'm be on the road this week. I'm going to Georgia.
Hit it on down to Georgia. See my cousin friend.
Ricky E, salute, brother. What's going on? Yeah, I'm going to for a funeral. I'm gonna enjoy myself though. I'm gonna try to make it back before the Super Bowl. I might just sleep and come back in the morning. Fuck that. I think about moving down there though at one point.
Now, I'm trying to think who you got in the Super Bowl.
My homeboy, that nigga is magic. That boy is magic.
Yeah, I'm going with Kansas City too, bro.
Yeah, man. I ain't seen nobody like Mahomes before. He just
Mahomes. Hey, I ain't never seen a dude do this in football.
And then he just do this, and he just flick the ball. Nigga, what?
Oh, his pump fake is stupid too.
You ain't lying though. I like him.
Yeah, he plays the game like an N1 player.
You ain't lying.
That's the best way I can describe Patrick Mahomes. He plays football like an N1 guy.
Yeah, that's somebody I got to see play before he retired for sure. I never got a chance to see Mike play. I ain't never tell you about the story about Michael, have I? So Michael came back with the Wizards, right? So the middle school I'm at, it goes from elementary to high school. So we all go. Our high school had a game at the Palace of Auburn Hills. They tore it down now, but that's where the Pistons used to play at. So we go to the Palace. It's dub. You pay your money. You see the high school team play, and then you see Michael Jordan play at night. Right before the game, Michael Jordan decides not to show up because he hate Detroit. Hate Michael Jordan over that.
He hate him too. Shit.
Fuck Michael. I was all I told my mom, I want to see Michael Jordan. I seen Tim Duncan. I seen a lot of. I'd never seen Michael play. Never. We seen Tim Duncan play. Muggsy Bowles. We seen all those guys play. I never seen LeBron play. That's something I gotta see before I go. I seen Kawhi. Yeah, because it's downtown now, so you ain't gotta drive like an hour to watch the Pistons play.
The day before the Lakers, Magic Johnson came out and announced he had HIV. We were at the Dallas Mavericks game where they played the Lakers, and he wasn't there. We was like, damn, no Magic. Next day, I have contracted the HIV virus. Like, damn.
And everybody love Magic.
Oh, Magic, man.
He was Magic.
Dude, who's played like him since?
Only part close is probably LeBron. And he don't have the showmanship that Magic had.
No. Now LeBron is like Magic with 50, 60 pounds on him.
Yeah, that motherfucker Magic was.
Yeah.
Magic
go down the court. You didn't know what the fuck was about to happen.
The last Outcast I was 03. It wasn't the super bigger back was below was 03. I just looked it up. Ottawa. Oh, you're talking about Ottawa. That was a movie soundtrack. I don't count that.
Ottawa doesn't count, sir.
I don't count that.
Does not count at all.
Salute. I ain't count that shit.
Now they got Robin Thicke's ex-wife up on the map.
What? She was on there.
Ottawa. Yeah, she was the chick on there.
I can't wait till they come out. I pushed Godzilla back versus King Kong. I could have choked them niggas.
Well, they pushed it back to what? I
forgot. They pushed it back. I forget where.
They fucking up. I'm itchy for that one.
Especially with Corona coming back up. We might be in our house for another year.
Now Brandon says Jason Kidd played like Magic, just a lot smart. No.
Well, he's talking about passing the ball. Yeah, Jason Kidd just didn't. He didn't have a high. Jason Kidd was nice. Don't get me wrong, but Magic was Magic. Magic was Magic.
Now Reggie wants to explain the outro on your videos with Blue Blood talking about. You want me to go into that or him go or you go into that?
You going to? I'm just going through I'm behind. Nosy Rosie, salute.
You used to have a channel called World Breaker Fighting, and on that channel, have Blue Blood, the old co-host on the show. We were on there. Blue Blood was talking, and some guy pulls up on him while we're live, and tells him to stop looking at his girlfriend. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, that's kind of weird. And so it kind of goes, and it kind of just sounds like Blue Blood's getting shined. And you know, the guy talks to him crazy. Blue doesn't really do anything back. And so CJ, did you text me or yeah, that shit was so funny. I'm gonna record that shit. And he recorded that motherfucker, all right. And that's what y'all got right now. So I didn't think much of it.
Looking at my baby. No, I'm good. You sure? Yeah, I'm good. All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring shit like that. I don't like that. I wasn't looking at him.
Bitch ass nigga. I wasn't looking at her.
Yeah.
All that boxing he watched, Nick, you weren't prepared.
Hey, you can't watch boxing then perform it.
Yeah, shit, you better pick something up. Better bob and weave. What he say when Debo got knocked out on Friday too? You should have been bobbing and weave. Did you see the Chris Tucker interview he did with Shannon Sharp?
No. Enlighten me.
A lot of people didn't like how basically he said he didn't want to do Friday again. That pretty much what propelled him to do Money Talks and all that. Yeah. But shit, once he did Friday, that $10,000, that was the best investment he could have made. Because he shined in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think Stipe beats Francis by the cards.
He could if he can get him there. He better be careful as fuck.
Stipe's got a chin though.
Stipe's got the chin, just not with him.
Yeah, DC he did. You know, you get hit the right way, anything can happen. I remember watching that fight.
Nagano, and what's his name? What's his name? I can't think. Kid from Alabama, Georgia. He's from Georgia.
He said Wilder used UFC gloves. He might kill Ngannou. I mean, shit, he might hurt his hand too.
Yeah. Wilder breaks his hand a lot. He also breaks it. He also fucks up his shoulders and his elbows. So he's riddled with injuries. He puts everything into his punches.
Yep.
You can't say he doesn't.
And he got some natural athleticism too.
Yeah.
You checking for Carissa Shields? Yeah, I might pay for it, dog. Depending on how much it costs. I might buy it. I like Carissa, so I might buy it.
Yeah. Aunt W says Stipe ate all of Ngannou's punches the first fight. That's true, but then Ngannou went on a knockout streak like a motherfucker, and that's all he's ever been doing. I
wish I can get the dude that did Blue Blood like that and interview that nigga. we gonna get a link to take over the U.S. Bones and Stiopis 2020. John Jones look like a fucking pure monster, bro.
Oh, you saw my video on that, boy?
Yeah, monster.
Johnson up there, he got that neck like this.
What up, nigga, going through a riot and taking nigga spray cans and making him apologize? Say sorry, nigga. Sorry, Mr. Jones.
Hey guys, I'm John. If you don't hand over the cans of paint, I'm gonna break your necks.
You ain't even gotta say that, nigga.
I know. Give them up.
Yes, Mr. Jones. I'd like to see if he can act. I would love to see like a Never Back Down with John Jones. You ever seen that movie?
Never Back Down. What is that about?
Oh, the first one. I love that. That's my favorite mixed martial arts movie. It's it got you ever seen Shazam and Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
The black guy that playing both of those. That was the original Shazam.
Gotcha.
He's training a kid how to do him. I love that movie.
Now, since you've been getting into MMA, you know, doing your studying on it, what has captivated you the most about the sport?
The striking. I know they be fighting like that.
That shit's improved and improved and improved over decades, man.
I seen 2 fights with them motherfuckers banging it out.
That Russian motherfucker, that Yan motherfucker, that motherfucker's a boxer.
Yeah, he is.
He's a boxer that can kick and can do jiu-jitsu.
He said you can drive from Tampa to Georgia. If I drive to Tampa, I'm going to see my brother. My brother, they live somewhere in West Palm Beach, somewhere like that. I love Tampa though. Tampa live.
Shit, if you in Georgia, you might well go see Nate.
Yeah. What's up, nigga? Oh, nigga. Put them gloves on, nigga. I'm on vacation, baby.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Me and Nate gonna talk about that Don King card in the morning. And I was supposed to interview Don, but shoot, Don didn't even, after trying to keep that fight together, he wasn't around.
He said put 30 on Tampa because I was for the odds is plus in Tampa Bay favor though. But you got the prop bets.
Man, Kansas City about to steamroll Tampa Bay, man.
They played earlier this season though. Tyreek Hill had like 300 yards receiving.
Damn.
That nigga had like 272.
What was the score?
They came. Kansas City let the gas off the pedal. It came close, but they could have easily put the foot on the gas. And that wouldn't even been competitive, man. I'm about to pull it up now. Because one thing about football, they build these niggas different nowadays. You really can't hit them like when we was growing up. Shit, wasn't no defensive receiver on the field.
Nope. Let's see here. NW says if you want to see some great up and coming MMA strikers, check out Rafael Fiziev, Rob Font, and Cyril Gang. That's the other thing about MMA. I've been watching this since it started, since the UFC ever started.
It was 24. It was 24 to 27. It wasn't that. It didn't seem that close though. It didn't seem that close.
There's so many people that you don't know that are coming up in MMA. I mean, motherfucker just got off of work and he's about to fight. That's MMA is what boxing used to be, man.
Yep, Glenn Johnson used to be like that.
Yep, motherfucker. I just got through making these goddamn steam whistles.
Johnny Smith Jr. He fighting a couple. He was like that, but he got a union job. He ain't letting that shit go.
Yeah,
a union job in New York. Shit. Yeah, I like Joe Smith Jr. though.
Now, Owen Hart says, where did that dollar store headset come from?
Who, me?
Which one of us? Because
my shit like a $200 headset.
Yeah. Do you see the microphone, sir? These headsets are high quality.
Oh, they pushed it. They pushed it back to March 31st. He said.
Shoot.
I'm ready for the next Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, I was watching One Division yesterday, and they hold on, I'll be right back.
Go ahead. He said, maybe dude had a pistol. Yeah, you never know though. But firearm crime is very, very low in New York. They ain't got no firearm crime. Especially when they got stop and frisk. I don't know if they still doing that. He wasn't looking at her. Yeah. What up, Reggie? What up, man? My boy Reggie be doing that truck driving. That nigga a better man than me. He showed a picture on Facebook. A nigga crashed. I'm like, damn. That's why I drive slow. I used to kind of play with straight trucks and rigs a little bit. I was looking at her. He might have had the blicky. You never know. That's why you not cool with Blue. I ain't got no issue with that nigga. I just tired of motherfuckers just saying he stole my content. I ain't got no problem with Blue. People showing like, oh, he took your content. I ain't got no problem with Blue. Say sorry, nigga. You just when like 7 or 8, 9 people telling you that he's still, I'd rather just not know. Remember when HA security guard sprayed Blue Jay? Yeah, that was some whole shit. That was some whole shit.
Oh,
if he I would have took a bottle of piss and threw it at him. Wilder would break his hand. Yeah, for sure.
Ricky 245 says Bermain Severn looked bad on Friday. Well, I put it this way: good source told me Bermain was hurt, really hurt going into that fight. That's what I hear. So, given the type of injury that I heard it was,
what's Fight TV? Is that an app?
I've heard of Fight TV, but I don't know what it is.
I paid $30. Reason why DC knocked Zelcher early was the damage he took from Francis. Okay.
Kobe says Blue Blood lives near me too. That's crazy. Small world.
Shit, New York just crammed in.
Yeah, that's a densely populated place. Q the guy says, "What do you think about Ugas getting moved up?"
Yeah, New York, New York, nice. It's nice to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. I love when I go there.
I want to meet somebody that got 5 acres of land in New York City.
No,
on their own.
None. Like maybe the rich people. It's even when you look into like the suburbs, they all live in brownstones.
Yeah. Browns.
What's your take on Floyd Mayweather? What's your take on 50 Cent calling out Floyd Mayweather to fight since the I'll pay for that. I pay for 50 to fight. I paid 100. I pay probably 200 to see that. You can call me whatever you want. 50 Cent and Floyd, I pay to see that. Because 50 Cent act like, Floyd had the best box that he ever had.
I'll stream it.
I'll pay for that shit. That shit gonna be epic.
What you doing, Floyd? Come here. You know what I mean?
50 Cent will probably try 50 Cent will probably try to drop Floyd on his neck.
I'm gonna grab you, motherfucker. See what I said? It's your boy. I don't even know how to do 50. I'm just saying. Kobe says only place you getting 5 acres is the Catskills or upstate. Yeah, New York is expensive to live. I got relatives in New York. I got a lot of relatives in New York. So.
Yeah, that Costa fight, Sagan didn't lose a second of that fight. They let their hands go in the UFC. Yeah, in boxing, you don't know what you're going to get. A fight that you didn't expect to be a great fight turned into a great fight. I didn't think Leo and Fulton was going to turn into the fight it did. And then the fight you pay $100 for it be boring.
Motherfuckers in the UFC fight like they ain't getting no food.
Because they ain't getting no money.
I ain't talking about the money, like literally no food.
They ain't getting no money. That motherfucker going to probably clocking in after they get knocked out. Hey, nigga, what you want pay-per-view last night? You got to clock in. Fuck that. Dana's. Yeah. You just want to see a great up-and-coming MMA striker check out. Oh, yeah, you said his name.
What's crazy is...
What's the old boy name that did that kick and knock old boy out? And he got the bonus.
Dude, that black dude. That motherfucker said, Dimmock. Death touch.
Yeah, I'll be right back. You got it.
Yeah. I got nothing to talk about tonight. Fotex says New York is expensive to live in. It is indeed, sir. Tumbo says, who gonna be on the undercard of what fight? Kobe 2K fan says getting snowed in though. Yeah, that sucks. Cool man says, what up, bro? Koozie says, who do you think Tank fights next since Ryan's off the table? I really don't know. Tank Davis never fights the people he needs to fight. So it's probably gonna be somebody that's easy that plays into his skill set. Right now, I'm not as familiar with the midget weight classes as other people, so I couldn't tell you. Rob Rodriguez, what's up? It says Fight TV's a website, bro. Reggie Singleton says Broner called Floyd out for an exhibition fight. He need money. Shit. Brandon Lynn says Koozie. I saw Tank was in discussions with Abner Maris, shaking my fucking head. Get the fuck out of here. I think you're saying that's a lot of letters, bro. Kobe 2K fan says line killer.
Is that true?
Huh?
Tank, have you seen Abner Maris' eye?
That
motherfucker going this way. If he fight Abner Maris, dude,
yeah.
I start a petition to stop that fight, bro.
He getting them crazy eyes.
Why would you even watch? Shit, they gave him a TV job. Cool man said, man, salute. I wouldn't support that fight, bro.
Who's that?
They're taking Abner Maris. That nigga legally blind or his eye cocked.
Hey, they do his eye do this.
You ain't lying.
That fool got slingshot eye. I'll be looking. Cutie guy said I knew Leo and Fulton was gonna be good. Didn't think Fulton was gonna give me the show though.
Both had a chin. Both showed a lot of heart. Fulton can't punch because he don't know how to punch.
Cool man says, not sure if y'all covered this subject, but when do you think Spence versus Ugas will happen?
Shit, Spence said he'll be back in April, right?
End of the year. Yeah,
Spence said he'd be back in April.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna happen in April.
He gonna fight a Toonie. No,
he gonna go and fight Ugas right away.
We'll see.
Because his mandatory is taking a tune-up fight. Or IBF mandatory. So they gonna fight soon away. I mean, they say Ugas heavier puncher than we thought. Than we think. He said he's sparring.
He needs to sit on his punches. He definitely gonna have to do that. honestly, the way he stands is perfect for Spence.
Yeah, he going. Spence going. Ain't nobody beating Spence but Crawford. Manny Pacquiao. I fight Ryan Garcia 10-round fight. They said he can get $35 million for that fight. I ain't mad at him.
I'd like to thank all of my fans for giving me whatever I need. I am in bankruptcy. That's why I am fighting like the way I'm fighting. I am fighting anybody that could generate money for me. That is true.
I fight Adonis if he wants to. I give him one peso.
Yes, anybody can get it. Imagine Manny Pacquiao. Anyone can get it.
This is a good question, right? El Select. He said, CJ, who's a better basketball player, Chris Douglas Roberts or Jordan Crawford? Now, Chris Douglas Roberts, I think he was a senior the year I was in high school, but the guys that I went to high school and played ball with, that was a cousin, Chris Douglas Roberts. So Jordan Crawford I remember he played Frederick Douglass and they broke his leg. To be honest,
school Frederick Douglass?
No, it's a school in Detroit.
Oh, okay. I thought like Frederick Douglass. What the fuck he doing hooping?
I don't know. That's a close one. I've seen both of them fight. I mean, play
you
basketball.
Niggas are free and I can dunk this basketball.
I would probably say Chris Douglas Robertson slightly. Yeah, he said he had never lost a game on one-on-one until until he got to the pros. If Arbners is allowed to, man, yeah, I'm starting a petition to stop that fight. Fuck that.
What's up, Sean? Sean Torrance in the building.
Ugas had Porter running. Yeah, Porter. We decided to box when we was walking to the ring. What type of shit is that? Kenny need his ass whooped. Is that Martin Luther King? I had a dream that the best fight the best in boxing. Shout out to Sean. Ugas beat Porter. I mean, I don't care. Ugas not that good to me. I mean, Ugas probably one of them dudes that fight up and down to his opposition. That's what type of nigga Sean is. Sean to have a 115, 112 fight with Godzilla. Come up short.
Well, that dude killed me when he said I'm a pay-per-view draw.
She said that?
Yeah, like shit. Then then a dirty tampon is too, motherfucker. If you a draw, I'm a draw.
Yeah, Chris Douglas. I remember like a few years ago, I was at the casino. I seen him at the casino. Yeah, Detroit casinos that'd be the spot to go to. I ain't been down there since the pandemic. I ain't flying. I ain't fucking with no clothes in the area. People, unless a restaurant, people don't understand this COVID shit is serious, bro. He said CJ Line Killer, go to Rick Glasser. Tank fight Abner Maras, man. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that fight. Fuck him. Oh, we got some trolls in here. I don't play them. Funny how Spence called Ugas out instantly when he said he got, because they got a contract already signed. Al Heyman forced Pacquiao to get stripped. I ain't paying $70 for that fight, but I watch it.
Yeah, I just remember something. The networks make your fights. Nobody else does.
Yeah, they put the money up.
Exactly. If
Tank gonna fight 26 pound, why not? I'd love to see Tank fight Gary Russell just because the bragging rights in that area.
You just have to educate the people that want to be educated about this shit. As I learn, y'all learn.
You think Spence can walk Ugas down? If he do, I think he can. Ugas is probably one of the welterweights that can match his physicality a bit.
Yeah, I think that's where you'll see Errol Spence go to the body a lot.
Oh yeah, Ugas ain't used to that work.
Mm-hmm. That'll be a fight where Ugas is going to be, his defense is going to be right at the bridge, and he gets countered their way. Ugas' stance is horrible. Ugas' fucking fight stance is trash.
He said when Keith got stripped, he was champion of recess for one of them belts, but he lost to Manny Pacquiao. How many pay-per-views? In the United States, it won't be pay-per-view. In the UK, I don't know your population, but it's probably gonna be one of the most popular fights out there. I like Fury. I pull it for AJ, but I like Fury in that fight. If AJ win, I'll be happy. I respected AJ when he stood up to the white people and said that, nigga, I'm black. Well, okay. like, okay, AJ.
I'm black. You can accept it.
I'm a black man from Wofford.
You can accept it. But first, I like to thank everybody for coming out. It's the only way I can do it. And now, all I need is a hairbrush and a wave kit. I get it together. Everything will be good.
He straight copied off Water with that wave cap, but he said CDR, Chris Doug Robertson at the AB fight. Which night you talking about the fight that he fought? Or was it Jesse Vargas? I was supposed to meet up with somebody that day, man.
Yeah,
I went to motherfucking Buffalo Wild Wings in downtown Brooklyn. She got my order wrong.
Joshua has a tendency to go outside with BBs, so that's why I see it.
Sean Porter said the stupidest is on his podcast. He's a pay-per-view draw. All right. I mean, what Ray Cash said, I'm a pimp in my own mind. I was just noticing I was watching The Wire today that his song was on The Wire.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean has a vivid imagination, man.
Well, Terrence, to be fair, Earl had been calling out Manny with the same. Oh yeah, I don't care where they go. I'm done. I'm ready for Ennis and Ortiz to kind of take over the division. He said Detroit loves casinos. My homie live in Battle Creek. Yeah, I was just in Battle Creek. Yeah, they got firekeepers.
Yeah,
I was just in there. I love Battle Creek. Peaceful.
Somebody asked me about Ennis Ortiz future matchup. I say it goes 12 rounds. I don't know who wins right now. That's a 12-round fight.
Well, who?
Ortiz and Ennis.
Yeah, I could see it.
But this is my argument to it. Ennis has the talent advantage. He has the ability,
athleticism.
Yeah, but Ortiz has the fundamentals, and that's he. And plus, he's so far he seems like he's the harder puncher, and so with those factors in,
it's a great fight. It's a great fight.
It is.
He went from 6 Mile. Yeah, you talking about Mick Nichols? It's Mick Nichols on the side of Detroit. When you cross over to suburbs, it becomes 6 Mile. Ugas is small. Ugas is a big welterweight dog. He ain't small.
Ugas is 6 feet tall, I think.
He's somewhere in there. Ramos is putting hands on Ugas.
He is not small.
Them Cubans, only Cuban that I can remember that really do some hot boy shit was Gamboa. Gamboa throw 7 fucking punches if he could.
Yeah.
Earl stopping Ugas. Has Ugas been stopped before? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been paying them boys so good. They ain't trying to go for no stoppage. Yet that night, yeah, I wish I was there. Yeah, shout out to Olivia. So appreciate you for supporting the channel, sis. King of Boxing. Go ahead.
Now, Brandon, I don't necessarily agree that Ortiz a tough fight versus Hooker, or a tough fight for Ortiz. Hooker's rangy at 40. I don't think he's as rangy at 47.
Who, Hooker?
Yeah, the problem with Hooker at 47 is he leaves himself wide open a lot.
Well, shit, that nigga got an 81-inch reach. Shit, he gonna lose.
But he don't have no power.
But you talking about he don't control it. But remember what Bernie said, he ain't like that fight for him.
Yeah, I know. So none of us like that fight for Hooker. I just think, for one, Ortiz has the frame. He has the fundamentals there. Hooker leaves himself open, and he has a tendency to get in the scraps when he shouldn't. If he gets into the scrap with Ortiz, it could be very problematic for him. And honestly, I think it could end early.
Yeah, I think everybody's saying that. Logan Paul, someone else fight got canceled. Was it Jake or Logan Paul fighting Floyd? I think it was Floyd.
It don't matter, one of them. You said it was because they weren't getting any pre-sales, right?
That's what they were saying. They was trying to use COVID as an excuse.
Yeah, COVID as like
Detroit. Go ahead,
my bad.
No, Detroit casino is lit, especially Motor City, the only one you win at. I only play roulette and the wheel. I don't play in the slots. I don't play nothing else. And don't stereotype me. Oh, you're black. You must play dice. Never played dice in my life.
I don't know how to play dice either.
Me neither. Wait until I remember my boy was playing dice after he got out of school. He was playing in somebody's backyard, and he had to pay the niggas to let him out the backyard.
I watched dice growing up and don't know how to play dice. It's bad. So
remember on The Wire when Press Belusky was teaching them how to play dice and out of odds.
Yeah, the motherfucker getting smarter bitch on man. Oh yeah, that's how you get your stick out, motherfucker. Yeah.
He said, "Wait till Gary Russell little brother get 2-4. They ain't gonna let Al Heyman shit. Gary Russell must have fucked Al Heyman mother, this girl.
Man,
What up, bro? What's up, Freddie Free?
Listen, that Gary Russell is in purgatory. He's in boxing purgatory.
You ain't lying. I don't know what he did. Oh, yeah, he got canceled or postponed. They say.
Yeah,
He's trying to say Thurman got stripped for the title that Danny and Sean for. Yeah. Oh, he did get. I think he was champion in recess, bro. Same thing.
There's too many champions, period.
Gold, intern, franchise, diamond, interim, silver, diamond.
Saturday night champion, goddamn it. It just won't stop, man. Won't stop at all.
Ortiz ain't getting past Hooker. If you had the inside track on that, I bet money on that. Ortiz was probably a negative like 12,000 in that fight. Yeah, Ugas 5'9". That's still big. He's just as big as Spitz.
I gotta understand. Yeah, I mean 5'9", 5'10" is big. Is a big welterweight. You know, when you consider some of the previous welterweight champions recently, 5'7", 5'6", 5'7". Keith Thurman's 5'7"?
Man, he ain't tall at all.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather, 5'8", 5'9", 5'8". Miguel Cotto, what he about 5'7"?
Yep.
Shane Mosley right about that. Now
Thomas Hearns, Leonard was 5'10". Thomas Hearns was 6'1".
Felix Trinidad was a bigger guy.
Yeah.
Paul Williams.
Hell, Oscar De La Hoya was big.
Yeah. 5'10". Sugar Ray Robinson was another big one.
Yeah, he was 5'11". You know,
man, he had the sweetest hands I seen.
Hey, there was no greater fighter.
You ain't lying, dog.
Hey, I remember we were watching him throw. We were watching highlights, and he threw a triple uppercut. That shit, I ain't never seen nobody throw a triple uppercut. It was succession. It was like machine gun. Knocked that motherfucker out with that bitch too.
He was a problem, nigga.
I'm like, Floyd Mayweather wouldn't have a plan for him. So any y'all Floyd boys, y'all don't understand.
He'd have beat this. He'd have knocked them out. I'm pretty sure he would have knocked Floyd out.
Knocked him out quick. That wouldn't have been a 3-round fight.
He'd have destroyed him.
I mean, well, you got to consider everybody showed a role when Sugar was doing it. Yeah, everybody had a Philly shell.
And like the only guy that probably I think could compete with him there is like a guy like Brazilio who beat him, one time. Maybe Ray Leonard could survive 12-15 with him. But
yeah.
But you talking about Oscar and Trinidad, man, he would have had them niggas for lunch. Pernell would have been able to go distance with him.
Maybe.
He wouldn't have won. Love Pernell Whitaker, rest apart. If he would have won, that would have been impressive, but he was best suited for 35.
Yeah.
He would have made it. He would have made it. He would have made it. I'm not saying he would have
been on his back foot all night long.
all night long, but I think he's good enough defensively to make it. But you talking about like guys like Miguel Cotto and Vernon Forrest and shit. Shane Mosley would have had to catch Sugar Ray. If Shane could have caught Robinson, Shane would be going to sleep. I love Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley got his ass whooped.
Oh, yeah, Shane was a sucker. He was a sucker for getting punched in certain instances, man. Sugar Ray, man. The feet, hands. The feet is the most beautiful. If boxing was sex, that'd be Sugar Ray Robinson. I'm just telling y'all, real talk. That's the equivalent of how he does it.
I'm thinking maybe Pernell would have, maybe Roberto Duran would have been able to kind of. He would have gave him a run for. If I had to pick a welterweight, it probably would be other than the guy that beat him, probably Roberto Duran.
Hey, I'm gonna actually pull up that Sugar Ray Robinson video. You get. As long as you put the guy's information in the chat, you're good.
Don't do that to me.
Oh yeah.
I just came back.
I got permission, so I want to show that y'all go to Hands of God. Go to Hands of God. Y'all can see every fighter's highlights on Hands of God channel.
We just do the old channel tomorrow, man.
Yeah, we do it tomorrow, but I'm telling y'all, Sugar Ray was brutal and beautiful and brutal at the same time.
Don Banks say he going blind after this fight. Shit, he probably already blind.
C4 says Sugar Ray versus Tommy Hearns would be a good fight until Robinson knocks him. Shit, that'd been quick too.
You ain't lying.
Tommy leave himself too open, bro. Sugar would have. Oh man, that's a horrible thought, actually.
I think Duran probably would have had the best chance that I can think of.
Yeah, because he could take it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'd be no mas too, goddammit. Tommy knocked that motherfucker out with brutality.
Yeah, like Nate was like, he ain't trained for that fight. I'm like, nigga, your fault. I ain't never seen anybody get punched and fall on their face.
And was smiling.
And then, but that just show you how boxing make styles make fights, because Tommy Hearn lost to Aaron Berkeley, and Roberto Duran tore his ass out the frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm talking about Lomachenko at 30. You know how many niggas would have whooped Lomachenko ass at 135?
The entire 80s, 90s.
He wouldn't even beat the elastic man.
Man, listen, if Lomachenko was fighting back in 90 through the decade of the 90s, he wouldn't rank.
He would stay as an amateur.
He would not rank.
He wouldn't even come. He said, CJ, Detroit got this Thai restaurant called Cuzzo's Chicken and Wild. Yeah, NFL player for Detroit, Ryan Bartell. I've been there like years ago. They Kool-Aid to give you diabetes on instant. Your first sip, nigga.
Andre Ward versus B-Hop in their prime. Huh. That's a tough, ugly fight.
You ain't lying. That's a fight that shit you put on free TV when nobody watching.
You ain't lying. Like shit. You say you want to go watch skee ball?
Yeah. Billiards, nigga.
Snooker. Shit. Yeah. Andre Ward.
He said knock Floyd out at 47. Ray Robinson. Hell yeah. That shit.
I'll take it further. He might kill that motherfucker.
he killed the nigga with a left hook, by the way.
Yeah, he killed that. He had a dream the night before. He didn't want to fight. They convinced him to fight. He killed that motherfucker. Just like he dreamed.
Yeah, Floyd can't touch Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yep.
But you're talking about the pinnacle of boxing, though. Ain't no shame to say he lost to Ray. Walker Smith.
No.
Walker
Smith came up in an era that was so strong that he had to avoid an entire murderer's row of black men who could have gave him comp. I mean, there was talent there in the 40s, baby.
Talent, shit. Like you said, man, Joe Louis is probably one of the greatest punchers.
Oh, dude. I always like to talk about this. I don't know if the chat know, but Joe Louis broke a motherfucker's spine with a punch, with a hook to the body.
He said he said it indented in his body.
No, it disappeared. So he fought Max. It was Joe Louis, Max Schmeling 2. And Joe sets him up with a jab. He got Schmeling against the ropes. Joe just fucking throws that jab. He entered that dude without permission, dog. He body hit it. And they said that Max Schmeling screamed so loud you could hear it in the upper tiers of the stadium they were fighting in. They said he screamed like a woman. You know how hard you got to hit a motherfucker make him scream like But he broke his spine. He broke his spine with that punch. I don't know. It wasn't that bad. It couldn't have been that bad because Schmeling was able to walk, but he broke his back. That's a bad motherfucker that could punch, boy. That shit there. I gotta find that shit, man. See, did you ever see the video of that?
No, I gotta watch it. I gotta look it up.
And you just see Max Schmeling.
Loma wouldn't even beat Diego Corrales. Shit, he wouldn't beat Jose Luis Castillo neither. Joel Casamayor, Nate Campbell.
No,
Casillas might have even got him.
Everybody. Lomachenko would have been everybody's new bitch in jail.
Come here, nigga.
Man, he can't track meet nobody with that pity pat shit, bro.
Especially niggas that's on close distance. He have a dying chance versus Marquez, because Marquez was feel you out. But
Marquez was a great counterpuncher.
True. But he have a dying chance.
Mm-hmm.
Ortiz is a negative 1,000. Take you 1,000 to win 100. Stupid bet. Shane versus Bud at 35. I got Shane. Shane ain't fought nobody like Bud at 35, but to see Shane at 35, I love Bud, but Shane was
dangerous.
Shane was killing everybody. Shane is like one of the 5 best lightweights in a lot of people's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Shane, and then he jumped from there and beat up De La Hoya at 47. He had De La Hoya number his whole career, but Vernon Forrest had his number.
Fotex said,
Hold on. Ricardo Mayorga had Vernon Forrest's number. That was some crazy shit right there.
Mayorga, man.
Maybe somebody tell you the Diners, I'm going to bet 1,000 on Mayorga to beat Vernon Forrest. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
I'll take it. I'll take it, goddammit. We winning, boy.
He said, Loma, my boy Santa Cruz, I can't pronounce her name. Loma gets beat by Edwin Valero. Yeah, they say Edwin Valero knocked out Oscar De La Hoya in sparring.
Yeah, Edwin Valero was good, bro.
Hell yeah. Remember, he beat up Antonio DeMarco. He was the first one to beat Marco.
No, I'm thinking of the different. I was thinking Edwin Rosario.
Edwin Valero, the crazy motherfucker.
Edwin Valero.
He did the Chris Benoit.
Yeah, but I wanted to see him fight somebody big. Somebody that was talented. He'd beat
the shit out of Loma.
Oh yeah, he would have broke him. He killed it. That motherfucker, he had stupid power. You could see it.
Yeah.
But it was the quality of opposition he was landing it on.
He beat DeMarco. And that was years later, that was Broner's best win.
Wow. But again, Broner got all the upper body talent of Floyd Mayweather with none of the footwork.
Vortex say EA Sports losing money if they make a new game. Fighters will be asking for a cut. They losing money anyway. They suck. The new Star Wars game, they not even making it no more. So EA Sports lost the new Star Wars.
You know, if the motherfuckers was just make Knights of the Old Republic, I'd be happy. I'd buy it twice.
They supposed to be making some type of open. It's supposed to be open world Star Wars.
That's what Knights of the Old Republic was.
That's what it's gonna be. But EA not gonna be involved. EA suck at making games.
Yeah, EA lost me when they fucking monopolized NFL football contracts. That shit pissed me off.
Because we had options. Quarterback club.
Game Day was kicking their ass.
Game Day, quarterback club.
Game Day was kicking their ass.
Yeah, it was.
And that's why they fucking finagled the NFL contract.
They was kicking EA Sports. Non-EA Sports was kicking their ass across the board. NBA shootout, the hockey game, baseball game. They was kicking their ass across the board. I didn't play Madden.
Yeah.
I barely played live. My game was all 989 Sports.
Mm-hmm. NFL Game Day just came with it. I remember I got a PlayStation with 97. I was the first kid in my school with a PlayStation. And I played on a basketball team. My whole team came over and played on that motherfucker. We had Tekken. That was the first game.
Oh, I had that shit on PlayStation. That was life, nigga.
Yeah, I love Tekken. I had that goddamn Parappa game.
Papa the Rapper?
Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Blitz was a problem too, nigga. We played Blitz more than Matt.
Yep.
Hey, Mike, go. Oh, that's that nigga. We would play Blitz all day, dude. We went outside and still play video games when I was younger.
Yeah. What's your favorite video game of all time?
Jesus Christ, man. Woo, all time.
I'm gonna be Nintendo games.
Super Mario Brothers on 64.
It's a beast. 64 was beast.
Yeah. I'm not on 64, but I'm in on Super Nintendo.
I love
or Mario Kart on 64. That was or Super Smash Brothers on GameCube. All three of them was one of my favorites.
I love Double Dragon, but it wasn't my favorite. I liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one.
Talking about the one on Sega Genesis?
Yeah, the one where they didn't have their goddamn bandanas colored.
Yeah, my cousin had that. He used to hate when his mom used to let me play that shit when he went home. Yeah, that was up there.
Ninja Gaiden, the original Ninja Gaiden was my shit.
Oh, I like Fight Force on PlayStation. Oh man, I used to love Street Fighter, Virtual Fighter. My
favorite boxing game was Ring King. You never seen Ring King?
Yeah, I seen RingKing. I'm trying to think of
I listen to little music.
Knockout. One of the Knockout Kings was my favorite one.
Yeah, I love Knockout Kings.
You got a lot of great video games, man. I used to the NBA Live with Jason Kidd on the cover. That's one of my favorite games. That soundtrack was dope. Mm-hmm. Oh man, Twisted Metal Black. All those Twisted Metals.
NBA whatchamacallit?
Jams.
Yeah.
Oh, NBA Showtime.
He's on fire.
We had all that. GoldenEye 64 was Perfect Dark 64 was dope.
I like Magic Johnson's Fast Break.
Oh yeah, yeah. Remember you ever play? You probably played this on 64. Kobe Bryant's courtside. That was the best basketball game for a second.
Never seen it. Never saw it.
Yeah. That was one of the best basketball games on 64. Ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
I remember Buster Douglas game the week that bitch came out. He lost the goddamn fight. Oh man, the bitch.
Wasn't it when they have a Sega Genesis Magic vs. Bird? Wasn't that on Sega?
That was on
Sega Genesis. Yeah. Then you had it might have been on both, but you had Sonic was a dope game. Remember Sonic versus Knuckles?
Yep. Well, I was probably about 7th grade when that came out.
That was my shit. Sonic, all the Sonics was dope to me.
Yeah, Sonic had a good soundtrack. It was playable. Sometimes that bitch would slow down.
Yeah,
I hate that shit. But and then you lose your rings. I'll be
Hey, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas got to be up there as one of the greatest basketball.
Never played it, man.
Oh, nigga, that you could play basketball on there.
By that time, I had that kind of time.
Yeah, that was the shit. Smash Brothers, yeah, I said that's Streets of Rage. Yep, they got a new one on Xbox. Yep, I couldn't get one of the girls to play with me at home. Sonic and Knuckles, yeah, that was classic. Street Hoops. Who remember the N1 basketball game that came? It was like on PS2, I think it was, or PS1.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, they had N1 basketball games.
Man, I had a Neo Geo and a TurboGrafx 16, boy. Goddamn Neo Geo, nigga.
Hey, Grand Theft Auto 5, that I still play that. You can play it online.
I still be thanking my dad for buying us a Neo Geo. That bitch was $1,000 back in '88. You know what a Neo Geo is?
Yeah, I know the Neo Geo. They had a handheld too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They came out with it later. But you know how big the control was? That bitch about this big. It was because it was a full fucking game stick, and it was an arcade. It was an arcade. You just had the arcade. You could hook it up to your TV.
Street Hopes was the N1. Oh yeah. I forgot.
Yeah, but Tekken is my favorite fighting game series of all time. It surpassed Street Fighter a long time ago for me.
Hey, that's the only one I was really good at. I was superior at Tekken. I was superior at Tekken.
Nigga, I always fought with Heihachi. I ain't give. I like when Heihachi would sidestep your ass. What's up, nigga?
Oh, my boys was Eddie when they brought him out. My favorite was Martial Law, the fake Bruce Lee, and the cop Lee. I used to love to get on the ground with Lee.
I like Brian Fury.
Remember Lee was you lay on the ground and
yep.
Yeah, that was my three niggas I'm running with.
Paul.
Was it King?
Yeah, the Iron King. They had some
Armor King, yep.
OJ King, Stab. And then they started adding motherfuckers from Soul Calibur.
Yep. Hey, remember Soul Calibur had like Star Wars people on there and shit.
Yeah, I didn't get to play those, but I would love to play those. I love Cervantes.
Oh, you ain't lying on this one. Marvel vs. Capcom, when that dropped, was the Street Fighter vs. X-Men. I think it was the first one that came out. That shit was crack. Arcades was lit, nigga. Like when that Street Fighter X-Men came out, then they brought it out. We could play it on PlayStation. Shit.
Street Fighter was lit. Arcades were packed out. Man, I remember when Street Fighter came out, and I remember when Street Fighter Hyper Fighter. Turbo and Hyper.
Yeah, Turbo, yup.
You couldn't get on that bitch for about 2 hours.
You ain't lying, dog. When they dropped Cap, I think it was Street Fighter 8. When they dropped that shit, you didn't want to lose. And then you had the House of the Dead, the arcade.
For those of you who don't know, arcades are places where video games used to be right next to each other solely by themselves.
And then if you lucky, you had a laser tag in that motherfucker too.
Oh, shit. Laser tag used to be separate when I was growing up. But it was popular in the mid-'80s, laser tag.
Man, like you pay 50 cents to play a game. Remember the Jurassic Park game?
It was 25 cents when I was a kid.
I used to love going to the arcade. That was my favorite thing to do.
That's when I started playing Double Dragons on the arcade.
People don't think about how technology takes shit out like that.
Yeah, I just like the fact you can beat some shit up, keep it moving.
And you have fun. Remember, you go to the. I mean, when I was older, when I was young, you go to the movies and go to the arcade, go to a movie. My mom was dropping us to the movies. Man, we didn't get no trouble. We wouldn't get. We get our ass whooped. We did some dumb shit at the arcade or the movie theater.
Yeah. But man, I remember when Mortal Kombat dropped. I remember Pit Fighter before that.
Yeah, he was telling me.
Oh, but nigga, Pit Fighter was crazy. because you know they were digitized, but they all stiff and shit. And the crowd would throw their ass back into the pit.
Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, I do. He said Marvel vs. Street Fighter had the man on a lot. Like we used to go with my home man. Going to the movies and arcade, man, was life, dog. Like if I can go back to those days, dog, I would.
Seemed like everything was better.
You ain't lying. Going to chase girls at the movie theater, nigga, or at the mall. Man, we had fun. I ain't know mama take me after a while to the mall too. We used to catch the bus. Yeah, I remember Killer Instinct.
You remember this game called Black Manta?
No, I don't remember that.
It was a ninja game. Can never beat that motherfucker. I know my little brother used to get pissed because he was very good at video game. He could never beat it. He used to make him cry.
Remember WCW and NWA? Yeah, man, them 64 games was crazy. Then they came out with Attitude. The Attitude era was crazy. And then they came out with SmackDown on PlayStation. That just took it to wrestling to another level.
This is Stone Cold, Steve Austin. Y'all give me a hell yeah.
I used to create my own player on because Rey Mysterio wasn't on SmackDown 1. We used to create that nigga because everybody used to like Rey Mysterio.
I don't know why. He never appealed to me.
I don't know, man, but they used to put the little Mexican mask on him. I had my nigga doing a D-Lo Brown.
Brandon Liz, because I rented Black Manta from Blockbuster. Yeah, that shit.
That used to be another staple, man. Going to Blockbuster Hollywood Video.
Yeah, still in the games. Yeah. Hey, Blockbuster, man, if they had just fucking listened to their advice, they still be in business, man.
They'd be Netflix.
Exactly. Actually, they had a chance to buy Netflix, I think.
Remember Netflix? Remember Netflix was like Redbox. You can mail them in and get them.
Right. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I got Street Fighter on Super Nintendo right now. My Super Nintendo Classic. SmackDown. Yeah, you ain't lying, dude.
Yeah. This is in businessinsider.com. Blockbuster CEO passed up chance to buy Netflix for $50 million.
Damn. And Simpsons Arcade. Remember the Simpsons? What was it? Road Rage? I used to love that game.
Oh yeah. I loved all the Simpson games because they were well made, man.
Yep. SmackDown PS1. Yeah, it was a game changer.
Former Blockbuster workers all over the world must cringe every time they hear the words online streaming and on demand. That's because back in 2000, the CEO could have bought the bitch for $50 million. Hey, man.
He probably like, this ain't the fucking wave of the future.
Shit.
Oh, you know, it was another good game? Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but Tony Hawk Underground. That's my favorite skate game. I used to love playing skate games.
Hawk was popular the motherfucker too, boy.
You ain't lying, dog. Underground was out. They remade Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, but they didn't remake Underground. I was so angry about that.
Trying to think, am I missing something?
Anyone remember GameFly? Yeah, we could rent games. Yeah, I remember, and they mailed them to you.
You remember the Game Genie?
Yeah, you talking about where you could plug him in and get, you told me it was flying and shit.
Yeah, do crazy shit to your game. But the one thing I don't miss about Nintendo was blowing out the cartridge, man.
Oh hell no! He said No Mercy. Yeah, I remember No Mercy. Yeah, I remember that shit. Tony Hawk was popular back. It was another skating game they had too. It was like I can't remember. Like it was like just Pro Skater or something. I played that too.
Brandon says it would have been dope if Blockbuster would have transformed into what Netflix is, but kept the same name. That would have been amazing business wise. Yep, they be alive today.
remember the games King of Fighters?
Yep. Y'all remember the Art of Fighting? Neo Geo?
I remember that one.
Yeah, that was before Street Fighter came out. That bitch is clean. See, the thing about those Japanese games, they always got a native Japanese character and a white boy. No matter that's like they're tried and true, man.
Metal Gear Solid, I had it. What was the other one? Cypher Filter. My cousin had a Japanese adapter for his PlayStation.
Now, Metal Gear Solid is a well-made game. I can never get into it, though.
Yeah, with Snake. Yeah, I had it.
Splinter Cell, I missed that. Yeah. Splinter Cell, that shit should have translated over to the next systems.
Yeah, it should have. Tony Hawk games were so popular. They actually made a Razor scooter game with the same control. I had it. Yeah, I remember that. My brother had that joint. Yeah, I remember that. Remember SSX Tricky, the skateboard game on 64? We had that shit. Oh, Driver was the first GTA for real, though.
Now I would have played the O.J. Simpson stabbing game. Shit,
Oh, you nigga, yeah.
like, get into the house.
Remember, you can use Ben Franklin and Thug too.
Damn.
I remember that one.
What's his game? It's a really weird game. That's really popular. It'll come to me.
Minecraft.
No, it's like a really. Never mind. I can't think of the name even remotely. But it's popular. I just can't. I just can't. It's not. It's not the that motherfucker online. It's
Fortnite.
It's not Fortnite. It's something else.
Is it online?
No, they sell it in a cartridge too, or on a CD for Xbox. I think.
Ain't Call of Duty, is it?
It's
Rampage.
not Saints Row, not Rampage.
It's new.
Yeah, it's really colorful.
Oh, Cyberpunk.
No.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking
It'll come to me when I
Final Fantasy.
Now, Final Fantasy was shit. Final Fantasy 7 might be the greatest video game ever made.
Hey, remember the Midnight Club Dub Edition?
Yep. But Final Fantasy 7 had your ass in that bitch. All 18 discs of that bitch on PlayStation. It had great music, great. Like at the end when you fight him, he ha hey he ha he. That's really the end boss music and shit. Sephiroth. Man, Final Fantasy 7 is the only one I played. That bitch was fire. That bitch was complete fire.
It's Bubba say CJ Netflix offered to merge with Blockbuster before their company went public, but Blockbuster declined because they did not believe in the company. That was a mistake.
Shit, they CEO probably never got another job again.
And they should have stole their idea.
Yeah, it's like I work at Arby's now. I'm a manager for 2 of them. They won't even give me the loose meat at the end of the night.
Devils May Cry. Yeah, I played with him in
I think that's what it is. Devil May Cry.
Or you ain't talking about Gears of War, is you?
No, it's Devil May Cry. Yeah, Kobe 2K fan says Final Fantasy 7 was crazy. That shit was fire, bro.
Final Fantasy was on Super Nintendo.
Yep. But number 7 is that motherfucker.
What was that on?
That was on PlayStation. That bitch is the magnum opus of Final Fantasy. And no matter what they did, they couldn't make a better Final Fantasy than that motherfucker. El Selector says Final Fantasy is critically acclaimed. The game is a masterpiece. Yeah, 7 was definitely. That's the one I like to use. General Penn is laughing his ass off. Aunt W says I always went to Hastings over Block, but I never heard of Hastings.
Me neither.
Yeah, they did sleep on Rainbow Six. Call of Duty just blew that shit out the water though with marketing, man.
Yeah, Tom Clancy. I bought one like a couple years ago straight.
But Rainbow Six for a while played as good as fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah, you had the one in Las Vegas. Yeah, but yeah, I gotta get off of here, man.
Yeah, I gotta go to sleep.
All right, I'm gonna let you go to sleep. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Appreciate everybody that donated. We go. Hold on.